Having brought spouses and former spouses into the picture, it's time to talk about death benefits for them. So let us assume that A.W. has a spouse. Let us also assume that his spouse has a substantial Social Security earnings record, but that it is not at the level of A.W.'s. Wife or husband benefits are available to this spouse simply by virtue of the marital relationship. But, as we've already observed, a first condition for their receipt is that A.W. must apply for retirement benefits. A second condition is that the spouse must not be entitled to a retirement benefit on his or her own account that, if begun at full retirement age, would be equal to 50% or more of A.W.'s. A third requirement is that the spouse must, him or herself, be at or beyond 62 or caring for eligible children. Even if the spouse's own earnings record yields a benefit below the 50% figure, Social Security's spouse benefit will only top it up to that amount. Because of these limitations, in most two-worker marriages, this auxiliary benefit is not a major factor. However, that is not true of Social Security's benefit for a surviving spouse. Surviving spouses 60 or over are entitled to widow or widower benefits based on the earnings record of their deceased partners, so long as their full retirement age benefit amounts are less. These too are top-up benefits. And here we must return to A.W.'s decision about when to start benefits, for it affects not only his or her own monthly amount, but also the monthly amount payable to the surviving spouse, should such benefits eventuate. Here in a nutshell are the implications. If A.W. is married to someone with a significantly smaller Social Security earnings record, and if by virtue of age, gender, and health it appears likely that that spouse will survive A.W. for a number of years, the effect of A.W. starting benefits before full retirement age or delaying them all the way to 70, the effect of that timing on widow or widower benefits should be considered along with the consequences for A.W.'s retirement benefits. In effect, it increases the stakes. A decision to start benefits before full retirement age will reduce those secondary benefits. Delayed retirement credits resulting from waiting beyond full retirement age will increase them. People change their minds. Circumstances change. To what extent does Social Security allow individuals to second-guess an earlier decision about when to start retirement benefits? During the period between 62 and full retirement age, benefits cannot predate application. In other words, you can't wait until 63 to apply and have benefits paid retroactively to cover the past year when they might have been claimed. Once full retirement age is passed, applications can reach back, but only half a year. Can benefits once started be stopped? Of course, for those who return to significant employment prior to full retirement age, that happens automatically because of the program's retirement test. And when that occurs so that benefits are not received for some period, the individual's monthly amount is later readjusted at full retirement age to remove the months without benefits from the reduction calculation. After full retirement age, when earnings no longer reduce benefits, a retirement benefit recipient can voluntarily suspend their payment and receive delayed retirement credit. Finally, in extraordinary circumstance, recipients can in effect annul a past application by withdrawing it and paying back all benefits. Before this guide concludes, I need to say a few words about Medicare. Unlike Social Security, Medicare is not available at age 62. Nor is Medicare keyed in any way to Social Security's concept of full retirement age. Medicare's age threshold is 65, and waiting to apply later can be problematic. Medicare Part A, hospitalization insurance, carries no charge. Consequently, there's no reason to wait past 65 to apply for it. Eligibility for Parts B and D of Medicare also begin at 65, but since both carry premiums, if one is covered by a group health plan funded in significant part by an employer, the decision to apply for those components of Medicare then is less straightforward, requiring a careful comparison of coverage and cost. I'll go no further on this subject than to note 3 facts about the Part B medical services premium. First, it is normally paid through a monthly deduction from Social Security. Second, it is revised annually. And third, the amount increases with ability to pay. For 2010, the Part B premium ranges from $96.40 a month up to $353.60, the amount for individuals with incomes above $214,000. Critically, there is a penalty for delaying application for Part B after 65 unless one is covered by an employer group health plan. The same holds for the myriad drug plans called Medicare Part D. Should you want to relate this guide and AW's situation to your own, the place to begin is with your most recent Social Security statement. It provides estimates of monthly retirement benefit amounts based on your earnings record using 3 different assumptions, which I hope you now understand. The first is that you continue working and don't claim benefits until your full retirement age. The second, yielding a larger monthly figure, is that you wait until age 70. And the last, producing the smallest amount, is that you stop working and begin benefits at age 62. The statement also provides estimates of the survivor's benefit payable on your account were you to die within the year, and the benefits available should you become disabled. Included is a copy of the Social Security Administration's record of your earnings year by year with instructions on steps to take if you find it to be an error. Finally, the statement describes circumstances not covered in this guide that might produce a reduced benefit amount due to receipt of a public pension based on substantial periods of work that were not covered by Social Security. Those who have mislaid their most recent statement can obtain a current one upon request. The instructions on how to do so are to be found at www.ssa.gov/online/ssa-7004.html. If you are still some years away from the age at which you plan to start benefits, Social Security's earnings statement estimate will be based on the agency's best guess of your earnings over that future period. Its guess uses a simple projection forward of the earnings of the most recent year in its records. If you believe the year in question may not be representative of your future ones, or want to explore the effects of possible changes in earnings during the years ahead, you can turn to an online benefit calculator at the Social Security Administration website. Its address is www.socialsecurity.gov/planners/benefitcalculators.htm. A wide range of additional information about Social Security is available at the agency website. You can also find a useful collection of Social Security resources at the Legal Information Institute, www.law.cornell.edu/socsec. My aim with this guide has been to provide useful general information and advice. While I'm not able to provide individual analysis or counseling, I do want to know if any of the points covered here seemed incomplete or unclear. I would welcome any advice on how to improve the coverage of this topic, as well as suggestions of other aspects of Social Security on which you believe guides might be useful. You can reach me by email. I am Peter-Martin at lawschool.cornell.edu.